How's it going, guys? It's Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we have a very special ration. We have a ration from Spain. So we have a individual ration. This particular one is a lunch. This is a B3 and has the expiration date down here is December of 2018. Now the story behind this ration, this came from our good friend, eBay user sourwes. We'll have his link to his eBay store in the description. And he contacted me. We bought some stuff for him before. And he said, hey man, I got a ration. It had something rattling in it. We cut it open. The fuel tab is all coming apart. We dumped it out, restacked it all perfect. It's 100% complete minus the fuel tab. Do you want it? And I said, well, hell yeah, I want it. Send it on over. So he did. So we have it here. We have a piece of clear tape taping the end of it. And we're going to cut it open and we're going to see what's going on. So this thing's been open pretty recently. If it's been open a long time ago and been sitting, it probably wouldn't be any good. But let's see what's inside. Using our tool vector Coast RX300 knife, we're going to slice her right open. I've never done a Spanish ration before, so I'm kind of curious to see. We have a nice green, almost a waxy kind of box to it here. Open it up, and we'll have to translate all this stuff. Obviously, we don't have to translate this. We have napkins. So let's go ahead and pull this guy out. And I think right now we're going to stop. We're going to translate some of these cans, and we'll be back. Second thought, the heck with that. Let's go and pull everything out, then we'll do the translate. We have two fairly large cans. Another can looks like something you get sardines in. The side, we're just going to stack them all up here and then we'll translate her all out. Vitamin C on that one. The cream dental, some kind of toothpaste maybe. Pack of matches. We have water purification tabs. And then we have our little stove. And then over here we have a little instruction booklet. Tells you how to use the stove, in case you can't figure it out. It's kind of cool. All right, let's do the translate. We'll be right back. So we have it all translated. We have vegetable soup. We have pears and sauce. We have meat and sauce. And we have, it says pate with peppers. We have mackerel and pickled sauce. That should be interesting. We have dental fluoride. It's stuff you put on your teeth, I guess essentially toothpaste. It just says apply to your teeth. It doesn't have a toothbrush or anything in it. I'm not really sure if you just use your finger or how that is. We have the fuel tabs, and this is what he's talking about. You can see where he ripped one off. I guess the packet, they're in little foil packets. It came apart. We have disinfectant, essentially Purell for your hands. We have our book of matches, of course. We have a pack of chewing gum, and we have 3 orange isotonic drinks. So in this one, no coffee, nothing like that. All this stuff says Navies, N-A-V-I-E-S. I'm not sure that means it's for the Navy or that's just what they call the military in Spain. Okay, so I guess what we're going to do first, let's go ahead and mix up some drinks. We're going to take one of our packets of this. It doesn't actually say, I don't believe on the back, how much to mix it with, but we know from past experience this glass needs to be about the right size. So let's go ahead and dump her in here. Just a totally white powder. Doesn't smell like anything at all. Not a lot of powder either, just a little bit. Let's go ahead and put some water in that. Maybe not a whole glass because there's not much powder. I'd say about that much. Looks good, right? And we have no utensils at all in here, so let me grab some spoons. Before we do, let that sit just for a second. We're going to open up our main entree here because we need to heat it up. And we're not going to use our camp stove. We're going to go ahead and use our hot plate. It says a expiration date of December 2018, just like the Ration did. Huh. Well, it's just essentially a can of meat in it. It smells a little similar to the Russian stuff, but not completely similar to it. Let's go ahead and get this on the burner and get that heating up. We'll come back. We're going to get some spoons. We're going to get the soup going and get everything else opened up too. All right, so the main is going. Get this cord out of the way. We're going to go and mix this bad boy up. And I tell you what, you talk about no artificial colors. That is a poster child for that. Let's go ahead and check out this pate and see if it's actually meat with pepper, which I think it probably is. Holy crap, a little bit under pressure. Open that bad boy up. Let us leave them just like that. It smells good. It doesn't smell real livery like a lot of stuff does. A lot of these rations. This one has expiration December 19. This is the Pears and Syrup. Open that up over here. It looks interesting. It smells like pears. It's just like a whole half of a pear in there. It's kind of strange. Look a little bit weird here, guys. Let me do a little autofocus, and hopefully it's going to stay focused. A lot of times reflective tops like this cause problems with autofocus, and you see the camera twitching and doing weird stuff like that. So this is the mackerel and pickled sauce. Be very careful with this. One thing I would recommend to Spain is don't fill your can so full because it's hard to open stuff up. Now I understand that most of the time these are going to be opened up outside anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it definitely poses a challenge. Open up inside. That's interesting. It smells like pickle juice on mackerel. Almost like a vinegary kind of smell. I'm guessing it's basically just vinegar on it. Okay, so we're back. We have everything is done. Before we start making the soup and all that stuff, we're going to get our disinfectant. That's our toothpaste. This is our hand disinfectant. It has a little tear on the top. It does look basically like Purell. It kind of smells like super glue. Hopefully that's not what it is. And it feels like it has some lotion in it and disinfectant. And once it dries, it has a lotion smell to it. Very strange. It makes your hands feel really good though. Okay. I think next we're going to do our soup. Our main is done. It is smoking hot, so we'll give it just a minute to cool off. This is our vegetable soup. We'll just take a little slab out the side to hurry up the process here. It's in such an odd bag. It's almost like a wax-coated bag. It's very difficult to translate because the lettering was dark and the bag's dark. All right, we about got her all out of there. I see it's like a cellophane bag inside of that. Alright, so we got about 95% of it out of the bag. And you can see it's just, you can actually see clumps of bread. And just kind of a greenish tint to it. It smells good. It smells like Lipton soup. We have about 8 ounces of hot water. Probably won't use all of it, but let's just see how it looks. I guess it will. I don't think that was 8 ounces. I guess a lot of that. I put 8 ounces in it, but I had to heat it up like 3 times. The phone kept ringing. So we don't have that much left. But we may not want much more than that, really. We'll kind of set that off to the side, let that do its thing. And at this point in time, make sure the camera's still rolling. That was going to be awkward if it wasn't. We have our main. I don't know if I could pick it up by hand. It's feeling like no. It's still a little bit too hot for that. Let me get the trusty old hot mitt out here and see if I can pick it up with this. It's pretty damn hot still. Have to give it that. So it smells really good. It looks to have some water on it. And I think what we might do here is put that right there. I don't know that we want, I don't know if it's water or grease, but it looks thinner than grease. It looks like water. I'll pick it up by the rim here. And we're just going to scoop some of this out. And just like some chunks of beef. You can see the fat and stuff in it. A pretty fair amount, really. Go and scoop all the chunks out of here. You can't really get much heartier a meal than that. I don't think we need all this liquid. Means if it's sitting in liquid, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be dry. All right, so all that's done. I think we're ready. We'll put our gum right here out of the way. And we'll try not to forget to do our dental paste or inspection of that a little bit later. We don't need water purification tabs. We're going to stir this guy one more time. That looks like some kind of medicine. It throws you off when it's not colored, but it says it's orange. It smells good. Let's go and take a drink and see. That tastes terrible. Be totally honest with you, but hey, maybe it's not supposed to taste great. It definitely has the vitamin C in it. It's just like drinking a vitamin. It smells like orange, but it don't taste like orange at all. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's go ahead to our beef here. It's nice and steaming hot. Get a good chunk of it. Actually, it is pretty good. It is slightly dry, slightly chewy. It's not quite the grade the Russian stuff is, but it's definitely not bad. This is more like a cut up pot roast or like a stew meat deboned and cubed up. Definitely not bad. Let's go ahead and jump into our soup here. Our soup's turned to like a thick gelatin type of deal. Let's go ahead and taste it and see. It smells like stovetop stuffing. Not bad. A little bit salty, probably a little bit thick. But it's a really nice soup. It's really not bad. This meal has turned out to be a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The pickled mackerel. I've had mackerel, but never pickled. I do see some bones in there. I don't mind eating sardines and stuff like that, but I don't know if I ever had mackerel like this. Let's try it. Well, it's like a drier sardine. It's not mushy. The vinegar takes out the fishy taste. Mackerel's always so fishy. This is not at all. It's actually not bad at all. Let's go into our pate. Our pate transferred into peppers and meat. I don't know if it was peppers like chili peppers or pepper like black pepper. I see some black pepper in it. It's like a real smooth liver pate. It's not that super offensive Russian pate. It's like a cross between Russian and Danish. Danish is a real smooth and buttery. This is a buttery texture, but not quite as flavorful, but still not bad. Not bad at all, really. This is actually a pretty good meal. We're going to go into our pears. Our pear is just like a half a pear stuck in a can. Got some little bit of the skin left on it. Seem like they're pretty tough, which is better than just mushy. Pears could be a little bit grainy. Let's see how this is. Not bad at all, really. It's actually pretty decent. The fact that they're not just total mush like you'd expect them to be, being canned, is nice and refreshing. Overall, to be honest with you guys, I give this meal a 9 out of 10. You know, you're out doing military stuff all day, hiking, you know, running, doing whatever you're doing, carrying your weapon. You're exhausted, you're tired, and you come in for a nice lunch to this. I can't see how you'd be pissed off about that. You probably wouldn't eat all in one go. You could throw the mackerel in your backpack. That would last literally forever. You know, especially being packed in vinegar. The vinegar is real mild on it. It's not real crazy. The soup's good. The meat, man, it's just what you need. Absolutely perfect meal. Guys, that's all for the... Well, we actually didn't get a production date on this anywhere. We'll do some research and put it in the title. That's all for the B3 unit. This is a lunch from Spain. Spain, you did it right on your MRE or your ration. What a perfect meal. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Wait a minute here. We can't end the video yet. We didn't do a couple things. We didn't do our gum. We didn't do our toothpaste. Or whatever this is. Let's go ahead and try this out real quick. In the video earlier. What in the hell's wrong with me? I don't know what to even squeeze this out on. Let's get our hand sanitizer. Oh. Yeah. Just straight out toothpaste. Smells minty. I don't particularly want to try it, but... And then our gum, we will try that. It's like a big giant chiclet. Nice peppermint flavor to it. Not bad. So yeah, that's it, guys. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a good day.